if he still believes in God, sits a young prospective postulant of the Order of the Poor Jones, Sister Agnes. Amongst the clutter and empty Scotch bottles she's trembling. The lights fading, in front of a dying fire the professor dozes. She's too scared to wake up the important man. An empty bottle lolls off on his lap. She twiddles with the hem of her sensible skirt and the buttons of her sensible cardigan, and dreads his eyes opening. Mother Abbess has set her a challenge. She takes out her rosary beads.
Stop fiddling. Can't an old man get any peace from the fiddling of accursed nuns?
I was told to come. I didn't mean to
Of
wait.
course you were told to come. Why else would you be here? If you've nothing to say, it's usually a good idea to keep quiet until you do. Ooh. Make yourself useful then. Don't just sit there. Don't let the fire go out. I don't know. Another one with not enough wit to stoke up a fire. Put the light on. Oh, Sister Bernard wouldn't need telling. What use are you going to be to me, I wonder? I suppose you can find a way round a keyboard? That got your foot in the door of my sanctuary, did it?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir,
Sorry? Professor, don't call me sir. Sister Bernard never called me sir, not in 20 years. Ah, that's it.
You're in a wheelchair, Rob.
I'm in a wheelchair. Where's
It's a miracle!
Sit back down.
I didn't see the stage direction, so I knew he had a dodgy leg. He's in a wheelchair.
It says it in the beginning.
Study of wheelchair-bound eccentric.
Okay, didn't, sorry.
That's alright. That's alright.
Shall we
Okay,
go
that
back
restricts
to it?
movement somewhat, doesn't it?
It does, but
Pat, it might help if you read the stage directions, just in case people don't know what's going on.
right, okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, where shall we go from?
Do you want to go from... Sorry, Professor?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, which one?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir,
Sorry, Professor. Don't call me sir. Sister Bernard never called me sir, not in 20 years. Ah, that's it. I've seen you before. I saw you at the funeral this morning. Noticed your hair. Very pretty hair. You'll be missing that soon enough next week, is it not? Huh? Huh? Dry eye, I recall.
We celebrated her life with joy as she enters the presence of the sublime. I didn't know Sister Bernard personally. I only arrived last week.
Didn't know Sister Bernard, eh? Neither did I. Well, after 20 years, no man born of woman could ever say knew Sister Bernard. Woman of substance, my Bernie. Don't look so scandalized. What do you know of relationships between grown-ups?
Picks up photograph, talks to it.
Wrapped in the security blanket of an improbable faith, sheltered in the folds of cloying fiction. Where is she now, I wonder?
Where is she now? Well, but in...
I suppose, in your preposterous imaginings, the old girl's looking down from the clouds on high, wafting about on feathery wings. They'd have to be fitted with jumbo-sized hydraulics to keep Bernie aloft. Or perhaps it's more likely her mortal remains are mouldering to mush and decay in that biodegradable coffin she'd have hated. Which hypothesis do you think is more likely, young postulant? What? No cries of anguish? No leap to her defence?
Nuns are no different to the rest. We arrive with nothing, we leave with nothing. A cardboard coffin was ecologically a sound choice by Mother Abbess.
Ah, tree hugger. Mother Abbess has her sense of humour still intact, so she does. An eco-warrior. Just what I needed. Another planet saver. And my Bernie deserved a coffin of bog oak and silken shroud. My Bernie. My Bernie. I wanted to pay for it. But that harpy, steeped in sin, wouldn't let me.
Sister Bernard wouldn't have wanted that. Sisters are buried in their habits, you know that. And the planet doesn't need saving. The planet will be just fine when we're gone. It's the people on it who are in need of salvation.
Ah, the voice of wisdom speaks. Huh? The people in need of salvation. They are that, all right. In need of salvation from religious maniacs, all with God on their side. Oh, don't tell me that old bitch has sent you me a missionary. What's he promised you, eh? What's the incentive to come and work for an old codger like me at the peril of your immortal soul? What's the carrot?
Incentive? No incentive. Although the Holy Mother did mention there could be a position in the offing.
Position in the offering? Let me guess, in wildest, darkest Africa? Working with wide-eyed orphans of war? Adorable in their runny-nosed absolute need. Oh, I can see it now. Sleeves rolled up, toiling under the equatorial sun, doing God's work in the steamy bush, ministering to AIDS victims and child soldiers of religious and tribal persecution, hymn-singing and mopping brows, looked by sweaty warlords with AK-47s. Heady stuff, young nun. Pity you wouldn't last 5 minutes. Look at you. Look at you in your sturdy shoes and silly headscarf. Wearing a cross and a medal isn't any protection against machetes and machine guns. Believe me, man-traps and landmines can't read the signs of misplaced devotion.
Mother Abbess?
You'd be fodder for the mercenaries to play with. Easy pickings. Too pretty by far. Mother Abbess knows. Only ugly old crones, battle-scarred and evil as sin, get to go to the jungle. Not naive postulants with raging hormones and pink cheeks, hardly out of nappies.
Mother Abbess must think I'm suited.
Mother Abbess has said the same improbable fiction to every shiny-faced new nun who strides in through her office door, panting for adventure with fiery cross leading the way and the skirt of her habit tucked into her drawers. Except for Sister Bernard, of course, who would have told the Holy One himself to naff off if he tried that one on.